How do affirmations and prayers create reality? We're going to talk about this today. This is Tom Kieran with the Be Something Wonderful studio of Higher Consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Welcome back, creators. Got a great lesson today. I want to talk about affirmations and prayer, how they create reality. And affirmations, a lot of times people use affirmations and they say, well, they don't work. They get frustrated with it. They put stickies on their mirrors and there's stickies on their computer and their little sticky notes everywhere with their manifestation. I am wealthy, I am wealthy, I am happy, I am wealthy, I'm healthy. And why then doesn't draw into life? Because if they're words without feeling, words without deep feeling, then it doesn't work. So if you're just wishing and hoping, right, without feeling, without filling that thought or image with emotion, that's why it doesn't work. It's thoughts is essentially without feeling. It's hoping and wishing puts it in the future. There's no conviction, right? And so how do we do it? How do we make affirmations and prayers really work? When does an affirmation turn into a prayer that works, right? Well, let's talk about that. Emotion, we talked about, is the energy. It's the energy of either love or fear. So when you have emotion, which comes from those bottom three energy centers, those bottom three chakras, it's either out of love or fear. When you imbue that, and then you have a thought or an image of what you want, and it can be specific. Most times specific is better, but it depends how much, if you're building up resistance with that, don't do that. Just be general about it. But have that thought or image in your mind, imbue that, those come from the top three chakras or energy centers, imbue that with emotion, and then you create the feeling. And this feeling, part of this feeling is a belief. So let's talk about that. We talked about beliefs a little bit already. Belief is certainty, is the certainty from accepting what we think is true plus to what we feel is true. So we're creating feeling here with belief or a certainty that we know it's true. This is an important part of the formula because what does that do when feeling becomes belief? It's a feeling as if the outcome, or a belief that the outcome has already happened. And we give gratitude for what's already occurred. So when this happens, that's when the divine matrix mirrors your feelings. So the emotion with the image, with the thought, with the image in your mind of what you want, your intention, becomes a feeling, and that feeling becomes a certainty or a belief of that what we know in our heart to be true. This is important because really we create with beliefs, and beliefs are really a special kind of feeling, right? When we are imbuing this emotion of love or fear, hopefully love if you want to create what you want, with the thought, we're creating a belief or certainty, a feeling that we know this is true, right? And normally in the high level ones would be of love, compassion, joy, right? And then this feeling as if the outcome has already occurred, and then we give gratitude for what's already occurred. This is the feeling you need to get, the feeling of already wish fulfilled. This is what Neville Goddard talks about. This is what Gregg Braden talks about in his books, The Divine Matrix, and also the power of belief, or the spontaneous power of belief. So this is the idea, guys. You can't get there with wishing and hoping without feeling, without the emotion. And how do you get to it? Feeling, we define feeling as the thought plus the emotion creates the feeling. So you can't. So the thoughts alone don't do it. The emotion alone doesn't do it. You need the thought, what you want, your desire, right? A very specific desire, plus the emotion that creates the feeling. What's the feeling? It's a belief. It's a certainty that it's already done. It's coming from your heart, right? Remember, belief's not just certainty accepting what you think is true. It's the feeling in your heart, right? So Gregg Braden makes a distinction with beliefs, that it's almost a certain type of feeling that really that's where all of our creation comes from. It's these strong beliefs that we have about life and about things. These are what influence our reality and what we have in our life. Look around, guys. Your life represents your beliefs. We're going to talk about how we can change beliefs that are not serving us in future videos, because I think that's important. We've identified now that feeling is produced by the combination of emotion plus thoughts, plus the thought in your mind creates the feeling. So it's the heart and the mind combined. We've talked about this with Vadim Zeland as well. When the heart and mind combined, that's when you get creation. Then we talked about belief as being almost a certain kind of feeling that we accept what we have what we think is true plus what we feel is true, right? This combined creates a strong feeling that for instance, if it's a healing, that the healing has already been complete. If someone has a sickness, a serious sickness, and that we look at them and we create the feeling that it's already done. They're healthy. We see them healthy. We're giving gratitude and thanks for the healing that's already occurred. This is powerful, guys. The divine matrix mirrors your feelings. And what do we mean by that? The beliefs. This here, those beliefs create strong feelings of what you believe. So they're one and the same. These feelings contain these strong beliefs that come from mind and heart. And this is what we're going to have to start looking at if we really want to direct and deliberately create our own reality. We're going to talk about looking at our beliefs and losing the ones that don't serve us and creating the ones that will create the dream reality, right? And create our dream life, that higher concept, right? Manifest what we truly desire in life. Okay, guys, that's all for now. This is Tom Kieran with the Be Something Wonderful studio of Higher Consciousness, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, share and comment the videos. That's how we get our message out. Until next time, this is Tom. See you soon.